Right now, I'm right here with black women of excellence right here, Miss Lady T right here. Now, Miss Lady T, we had a couple comments tonight so far, people online watching. Big shout out to Rashiada Weaver. She said, she's talking to all of us here at Hollywood in the Hood. She says, grateful to see you all still holding down media for the city.
Always.
Always. And, you know, you can come back whenever you want to, Rashiada. You know, she got with the African dance team, you know, really doing it big, putting on, you know, big shout out to her. But she also had something else to say. She said, out of 88 counties in Ohio, Cuyahoga is the one Democratic voting. She also said, what will she do for that pertinent funding that keeps service?
Is it the funding that purchase? Repeat that one more time for me.
She says, what will she do for that pertinent funding that keeps service?
Well, firstly, we have to think about self-investing in ourselves. That's one thing I am big on. I mean, we already relying too much on funding. That's why they cutting it off.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, EBT,
I mean,
Section 8,
I mean,
Medicare.
everything is getting cut.
Man, the hood gonna be real tight in a couple, man.
Too tight, you know. So I mean, with the funding, if that was me and I was in the position of the mayor or the mayor-elect or what may have you, we have to start focusing in on not only bring that money inside of our communities, inside the hood, but also teach our people too. In order to keep that funding going, we must invest in ourselves.
Okay, yeah. Now we got another comment from Brother Kenny Moe. He said, we hear you now, talking about your sis, and he says, talking about it up here. And he also says, poor black male role models and fake local leadership. He's saying that's a problem. Do you agree with that?
Definitely do agree.
Fake local role models, fake black male role models, and fake local leadership.
Look, I'm a race. I mean, just a realist. You know what I'm saying? Like, we do have people that genuinely care about our communities, but then we also have those people that just come out for the cameras. I preach about that a lot. You know, just for the image. You know what I'm saying? Of, you know, I did something or we were there, you know, but never really coming up with no real solutions and executing those real solutions. So as a realist, what may have you, like I said, unity and bringing out the creativity and having understanding when knowing that's what's real and what's fake, that's what's going to improve our communities.
The same Brother Kenny Moe says, moral women power needed across the board. Then he also says, vote Laverne Gore as mayor. Are you familiar with her campaign?
Laverne actually supported me in my first run.
Laverne supported you in your first
Yes,
run?
because I was a woman that actually, you know, wanted to run the first time I went. So, I mean, she did come out and support me in 21.
Huh? Did you know we just had Laverne on not too long ago?
Yeah, I've been looking from afar.
Okay.
My thing on that, and I ain't going to give too much because I got the queen of all queens. She'll get on me if I get too much before the mob. But all I can say is with both parties, the Mayor Bibbs as well as elect Laverne Gore, transparency is the key.
That's what you will say
Yes.
at the end of the day. Transparency. Okay, we got a question for you, Miss Lady T.
Sure.
Miss Lady T, I want to talk about that fake leadership. You know, that Kenny Moe brought up. And that's a big thing among people in the hood. You know, there's no reason we should leave the gold mine. This is a gold mine. Like the brother said in Africa, no more. You can't trick us no more. You can't say that we're poor no more and have flies flying around our kids' mouth. So like they can't eat. No, this is what was done to them. This is what's done to us. Fake leadership is over. It's a done deal. Period.
I do agree.
Yes.
You agree?
It's been over. Should have been over.
Yes.
Do you see yourself as an answer to fake leadership?
I don't see myself as an answer to anything. I just go with what God tells me to do.
Ha!
Right, sis, that's right.
Yeah, I'm divinely guided.
That's right.
You know, I'm not here for the handout. Hold on, we're going to read some more comments. Rashiata Reaver also said, wow, that's great. Have you heard of CSU radio takeover by Idea Stream? And Lady T is speaking facts. Higher levels, higher devil. How can people become more civically engaged to support your cause?
And they can always reach out to us on IG, Leo Nation 216. You can also reach out to my CEO and my head of marketing, Miss McQueen, through her social media pages. My phone number, 216-235-8167. We everywhere, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. Just type in either BWE Entertainment LLC or Leo Nation 216.
Okay. Also, what do you think of your partnerships with academic institutions, especially of higher learning?
We need, as a community, need to be more engaged within the academics of our youth. We used to have that back in the day. You know, our communities helping one another, mothers, fathers. You know, helping us, to succeed in the goals where we want to go to. So I mean, networking and getting those, getting that support, is a great thing. For us to be able to bring out our dream, to bring that message out of, hey, come on through. Let's get y'all skilled for the future.
Now, Lady T, take me back to the genesis a little bit, with Black Women of Excellence. You putting that together, who you put it together, and some of the first things you all were thinking about and pondering on, and some of the first things you did under that organization.
Well, back in 2012, when I was just a college student for business, I wanted to do something to honor my family. My great uncle and aunt owned Webb's Alabama Barbecue.
Okay.
Right on 93rd.
Okay.
And they used to have one.
You remember,
on 105
bud?
and Cedar. On Webb's Alabama Barbecue. So I mean, my grandmother.
Why? Because it was Alabama barbecue? Yeah. Yeah.
They used to be competitive with hot sauce.
Okay.
And Wilson's.
I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
No, but it started something within me. I wanted to pass on a legacy to my family and honor them because they played an important role in my upbringing. My grandmother, she's in Akron. She passed away in 2016, but she was a real big impact within her community in Akron and within our family church, Zion Apostolic Faith Church. So I mean, I wanted to honor her.
So you come from a long line of impact
Yes.
makers.
Yes.
Yeah, so you want to continue in that tradition.
Yes.
So when you put it together and you came up with the idea, you approached your family members first?
Yes.
And, okay, one second. So it was women, because you said Black Women of Excellence, so it was the women you reached out to first in your family?
Like I said, my whole family, my great aunts, my aunts, and there's not even just the women in our family, the men too, because they play an important part in that too, So I mean, I just went down the road. Hey, my entrepreneurship is dedicated to my the late George Webb and my aunt Sandra Webb. Future Kids is dedicated to my children. BWE Entertainment is dedicated to my little brother, and Leo Nation and T-Town Productions is dedicated to my Uncle Oscar because he always loved to take pictures and capture memories. So, I mean, I just broke it down and put it
You
all
used what was around you. You used the energy that was around you. So you didn't walk around here crying hungry when you had 2 loaves of bread underneath your arms.
I was raised around a bunch of hustlers,
Yeah, you got a question, Lady T.
My name is T-Bone of the Escalator.
T-Bone!
I got a question for you. Like in the year 2030, when the next mayor-elect is ready to be ran, what will be your approach to bring the Browns back from Brook Park?
Man, they ain't made it up there yet.
I gotta see what's gonna happen, with all this stuff going on. I mean, I know that Browns is going to Brook Park and Bibbs and close that deal or what may not, but to bring them back, try to figure out a better deal to bring them back and keep them here.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna take a major impact when they leave. That's where the money come from. So I mean, I have to see what goes on if in 2030. What's going to happen with the team, how it's going to progress there, how Brook Park going to, welcome it, how Cleveland is going to welcome it, because that's going to be a long drive to, from downtown to the airport.
Well, let me say this. As a fan, as a longtime Cleveland Brown fan and being a Cleveland citizen resident, I was kind of perturbed about it. But then I think about it, you know, you get right on the rapid and go right up to Brook Park, man, right to the stadium, man, when it's built. You're going to get right on the rapid, man. I'm going to get right on the train with my Shedeur Sanders jersey on. Hey, matter of fact, everybody clamoring about Shedeur Sanders. Well, at the last game, the owner's grandkids had his jersey on. And y'all talking about he ain't going to see the field or he going to get traded. I don't think so. You know, but so what about that $100 million deal that Mayor Bibb secured?
I mean, he said he fought hard for it, but did he really fight that hard?
Yeah,
for
did
it?
you really, man?
That's the question.
Did you really, man? Yeah, did you? Yeah, some people said we should have got way more. Some people say we should have got way more than $100 million from.
We should have.
Yeah, we should have got more than $100 million,
So
man.
that was, I mean, from watching, you know, city council meetings and him discussing the deal and how he structured it and tried to work everything, I think that he should have pushed a little bit harder to keep the home team here.
We need to put us some missing songs for bid, man. I never seen them.
You never seen it? Well, like,
I never, since this whole term, man, he must not like to get up.
And that's why.
oh, that's what you're saying. You haven't seen him in the hood. Okay.
And that is why.
Okay, Mayor Bibb, your presence is respectfully requested in the hood.
And that is why I said transparency is with both mayoral candidates.
There
in
you
this
go, Lady
election.
T.
Because I don't see nothing but maybe like going through from east to west, I could see maybe about 4 signs maybe of Laverne Gore. That's on the west side.
Yeah, we talked about that when she came on. She's a little ostracized, so we put the cape on her.
So I mean, you know, and Mayor Bibb or what may not, he's just now starting to be transparent a little bit. But the thing about it is the major votes here is in the hood. Which they don't go, which I can honestly say, and I've said this on my show, you know what I'm saying, they have not done. Ain't nobody came to my door, player. Ain't nobody came knocking on my door. You know.
See, Mayor Bibb, that's the youth calling for you, man. That's the youth. They saying you don't come to the hood, man. That's the youth, man. Man, they saying you don't go back home to your hood, man. Mayor Bibb, you can come on and make a rebuttal to all that. Player T ain't just hollering, you know. All right. Yeah, you
Take a play out of Frank Jackson book, man.
take a play out of. Yeah, come to the hood. Miles right. Yeah, he stayed. Hey, he was from the trenches, you know. You know, he was from down the way, baby.
Where you go to? East Tech or something?
Yeah. He was a what? Oh, a beta male? Yeah. Who was? Bibb? You saying Bibb is a beta male? Yeah. If y'all don't know what a beta male is, the alpha male is the man, okay? All right. A beta male is the opposite. You know, yeah, I ain't saying, but you know, yeah. Now, Lady T, before we had went to break, we were talking about Falsely Accused. You got a movie that BWE, Black World Entertainment, is producing. Can you tell me about that movie, what it's about, and when is it coming to market?
I don't give too much away.
Yeah, without giving too much away.
But the basis of Falsely Accused is I'm trying to find out from the audience who set me up.
Who set you up? So you were set up.
Yes.
Set up to do what?
Who ever defamed my name, called me Lucifer, just, you know, try to break my reputation down in our community.
Somebody tried to tear your name up?
Not only an individual, one of our city's organizations actually did this.
Who would do something like that? Who would do something like that,
I mean,
Lady T?
I could put the name
Who did it?
It was Black on Black Crime Incorporated.
Wait, hold on, because those are people I know.
I'm pretty
Al
sure
Porter, you know.
And this is why.
Hold on,
and
I'm gonna have to let Al come back on and make a rebuttal to that.
And this is why he can't. I got all the documents to prove my case.
What are you saying black on black? Because we didn't have black on black from black on black crime, did we?
Yeah.
Fake, man.
One of their
Hold on,
one of their members didn't like to do proper business. And see, our team, I call them our La Familia. Our La Familia team, we believe in proper business. Nothing, I always believe nothing moves or shakes unless the ink hits the paper.
That's right.
So,
I can't get in the middle of y'all stuff, you know. I like both of y'all movements, man. I champion the both of you.
so we're not asking nobody.
Yeah, let me see what
I'm
happened.
not asking nobody.
No, they want to know what happened. I interrupted.
I'm not asking nobody to pick sides within this. It's just truth needs to come to the light because it's going back to fake leadership. If you're going to go out there and say that you're for the community, you're for women, babies, and children, behind closed doors, you must have that same mission. You know, you can't.
Fair enough.
You can't go in front of a camera and just be like, "Hey, you know, I'm here for you." But then, you know, when you have an issue or a problem, something coming around.
Sounds like somebody was disappointed somewhere about something.
And that is the whole reason why falsely accused is out. To find, like I said, to find out who set me up, who did what.
So hold on, you're hoping that the movie spurred conversation and you actually find out, or
Not
put the
even
work.
just for conversation. It also shows what kind of leaders do we want in our communities. You know, do we want leaders, like I said, that say, "Hey," in the front of the camera, "We were there," or actually have leaders that's going to move and do what they say they're going to do. And that's what I stand for. When I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it.
Would you be open to work with black on black crime?
No.
You would not be up. So it's irreparable damage done.
Yes. Yes.
Wow, I hate to hear that.
I mean, the only thing that I really would actually request is an apology, a public apology.
Okay. For slander
For
and
slander, for our team having to sit, having to sit, you know, for 2 years, you know, not being able to move the whispers that discouraged some people not to network with me or my team. You know, a lot happened within that year. And for the simple factor that throughout that year, I was going through my situation with Black on Black Crime Incorporated. My 3-year-old nephew was murdered by his mother that year. So by going through all of that, instead of being supportive and dropping aside what was going on, because one of our youth has died in our communities by the hand of their mother, as well as the hand of Child Protective Services and the hand of the juvenile courts, who are all responsible for the death of my nephew. Instead of the communities coming together, it's Lady T. You know,
hold on, Lady
so
T. I'm trying to fathom you because you said your nephew was murdered by his mother.
Yes.
And the way you mentioned it, like his mother, that's your sister?
No, that was my little brother's son.
Oh, that was your little brother's
Yes.
son. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's terrible. And you saying it's at the hands of not just mom, but the Children Family Services, because they let the situation, some kind of situation continue.
They allowed Judge Allison Floyd allowed the mother to get custody back from my nephew from the foster family.
When you felt she shouldn't have never got custody.
No, because of her mental health issues.
Yeah.
They weren't treated properly. She should have never gotten him back because she wasn't doing.
Did anybody in the family protest that?
We all didn't. That's the crazy part. We didn't even really know. The family didn't know until the very end.
Were you close with your nephew?
Yes, I'm close to all my nieces and nephews.
So tell me about when you got the news.
I mean, I was devastated. I didn't know what was going on. Was just trying to find answers, but at that time, as an aunt, you know, I had to be there, you know, for my family. I had to be there for my brother to help them along the way. So my feelings had to be put to the side to help them. You know.
Did mom get arrested?
Yes, she is doing 35 years to life as of right now.
That's tough. And it seems like you were a little salty that Black and Black Crime didn't come out and support that.
It's not even just the support. You know, if we have an issue and this is hitting mainstream news, the stuff that they were doing behind closed doors should have been stopped. We asked this organization to stop their member from doing the taunting, harassing, and all this stuff that he was trying to do.
During this period of grief.
Yeah, during this period of
Yeah.
and they did not do what they supposed to do as community.
So that's where you have resentment right there. And that's where you seek an apology.
Yes, that and just the factor that they allowed this man in their organization to continue with the buffoonery.
And why do you think this particular person was on the route that he was on?
Because he was going to get sued. Nobody want to get sued and go downtown. Again, proper business must be done. If you sign a contract or you sign an agreement to be a part of somebody's production and you do not follow those policies and bylaws of that production, you have to be cut for it.
Yeah, if you signed on the dotted line, you're obligated. You can't come back and be like, I ain't know it was gonna be like this. Well, you should have read the small print. You know, you should have did the reading. You just looked at some kind of number, and you were motivated by some kind of number without doing the knowledge.
Right. So I mean,
Fake.
Pure fake.
Okay.
People doing stuff for the wrong reason.
People doing stuff for the wrong reasons.
you know, and actually that year, when all this happened as well, we were honoring Mama Porter as well within our women empowerment.
Oh yeah, I see with the hard feelings. Yeah, we were supporting your mom, Dukes, man. You could have put some words of encouragement out there. Or no, you could have stopped your homeboy from slandering me. That's what it sounds like. That's what a grievance sounds like.
And when I thought it was over, you know, we went through all the court process and stuff.
Oh, you went to court behind this?
Yes.
As a plaintiff in black on black crime, as a defendant.
I was served civil stalking papers.
You were served civil.
Yeah, after
you was a civil stalker.
Apparently, allegedly, but you know, we went through it. It was thrown out.
Hold on, Lady T. What gave them the impression that you were a civil stalker, though? Something happened to give them the impression.
My team wanted to, hey, you need to stop with all harassment before we sue you. We need money. We need money for our marketing, our
Oh, you were sending emails, calls, messages.
All we said was a cease.
Showing up at events.
No, all we did was send cease and desist letters to all of them, as well as the expenses for the show that they damaged. You know, because it was held at the African Art Museum.
What kind? Somebody got to fighting?
Well, it was a mass email memo put out that my show was going to be violent.
Oh, and it affected ticket sales and
nobody ever came to us and talked to us about anything and discussed.
Wow.
Anything. So that was the reason why we did what we needed to do as far as serving cease and desist letters, sending the expenses, and letting them know like, hey, we need our money back for this. Because our organization.
Do you got Al's number?
Do
you got Al's number? Al Porter.
Surely do.
Why not call Al and we talk doc? Because Al is an approachable person. He's a sensible person.
And the thing about it is, it would be like that, but as of right now, it's a lot of healing has to go on.
Okay. Are we open to healing?
I'm always open to healing.
Okay. That's what I want to hear. Because we can have hurt feelings. That's all natural. Things happen. Feelings can get hurt. But we don't want to remain in those places when we don't have to be. You know, we can unify, we can come, we ain't got to love each other, but we can come together for a common cause.
I do agree.
We can do that. I wasn't getting on you, Lady T, I'm just speaking.
No, I mean, I do agree. You know, like I said, unity is the best thing. But also, you know, I just have to be mindful and cautious because I just told you, the higher the levels, the higher the devils. And we were doing a lot within the last couple of years. You know, with the different stuff that we were doing because it was unique, it was different.
Let me ask you a real question. If that apology came ASAP, call, and it was real genuine, and you felt it, would the movie not come out?
No.
We still would produce the movie?
Yes.
Why?
Because Mr. Porter was actually there the last day of my trial when they threw it out. He was actually in the courtroom, ready to testify against me and lie on me.
So you want to still put it out as I told you so?
No, it's not even a I told you so. When I write, is to get that.
You say he was
healing.
at the court. He was there at the court
Yes, he was.
as
As a
an
witness.
opponent to you.
Yes.
Oh wow.
So Mr. Porter, Black on Black
And we
Crime
went to
had
court
numerous-
with it.
You know what I'm saying? They had numerous of chances to come, and we could have resolved this, but they kept it going. They kept the lives going, with our team, not just with me taking a hit. My whole family took a hit. My whole family had this, we couldn't do what we wanted to do for our communities and give back because of the slander. We couldn't put the music out that we wanted to put out because we got stopped. We got stopped, because of this lie. I'm a woman, I'm a female. And if I'm coming to another king and saying, hey, I got this problem, then it should have been stopped right then and there.
Huh? Something to think about. Hold on though. You all are coming with a.
That is a good solution.
Yeah, that is. That is a great solution.
Quit thinking.
Yeah, and talking, communicating, come
No,
together.
Come real. Come real.
Come real.
Come back
Yeah.
to the hood. The
Yeah.
hood is the original.
Yeah, come.
Everything came from the hood.
Yeah. What you saying come? What you saying come mentally and physically? Come fit.
Come real,
Come correct.
Treat people like you would want to be treated.
Yeah, ain't no textbook on how real it is.
Ain't no textbook on how real it can be.
You can't read about it.
You can't read about keeping it real.
It's in you.
You know.
I mean, it's not a series. The movie is not just a series. It got some comedy in it,
You all producing a soundtrack to it,
Yes.
and the artists that you're reaching out are they having apprehension about not wanting to get in the middle of you all's?
This is not a quarrel. This movie is not based on a quarrel beef. I just want artists, actors, comedians to come out and show me their talent. That's it.
Do you have anybody lined up so far?
I've worked with Richie Carlisle. I've worked with Skinny LB. I've worked with Party on numerous of songs. Some of our youth, Famous Boy Vine. My son, he's even actually got on a track as well.
What about yourself? You're an artist.
Yeah, Woo Storm is on there as well. And I've got songs individually lined up for the soundtrack too.
Yeah. When do you anticipate? Because your own company producing the movie.
Yes.
You're shooting it yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's really that's beautiful. When you look to drop it?
The movie is released August 2026.
August 20th.
The soundtrack is dropping in February to celebrate Black History Month, and that's February 2026. But we're also working on our first music video for the soundtrack. It's called "Can't Make This Up." So we're actually in the process too of creating that music video.
I might need a cameo in that. That's my
Come on
favorite.
through.
That's my favorite slogan. I can't make this up. You
Come
know.
on through.
Now I know you got to go, Lady T, real quick. We want people to get on the level. Can you bring them there? Can you get people active in the community that want to do something but they don't know what to do? Like you did. What you did is you grabbed all the energy from around you and you put it together. I want you to, share something with people where they can be motivated to do something, and also speak about how they can participate in your food drives and everything else.
Okay. Well, what I want to leave with everybody is when you have a dream, you always put God first. That's the direction. That's the very first step. And once you put God first and you get that answer and that confirmation from God to say, hey, I want you to do this, you go out and you execute it. And you make sure you write down everything, make sure you dot all your I's and cross your T's, because it's business. And, and as Nino Brown would say, it's all business and never personal. So for the people that want to actually get and step into their unique talent, God first, and then execute your dream, and don't get deterred by what anybody says or what anybody does, because you can be the next millionaire or billionaire, you can be the next mayor, you can be the next council person, to make a difference within your community. As far as how to reach the La Familia, again, Leo Nation 216 on IG, BWE Entertainment LLC on Facebook. We got the Black Talk Table on Facebook. You can reach out to any of us on there, Latoya T. Witcher on Facebook. You can reach out to me directly. Phone number 216-235-8167 is my number. My CEO, Miss Shamir McQueen, a.k.a. the Queen of All Queens. You can reach out to her, 216-882-2702. I mean, we accessible everywhere. Black Talk Table will air tomorrow for 216 Gotham. And
What's some of the things, real quick, you talk about on your platform?
And we talk about everything. We talk about politics. We talk about entertainment. We talk about our communities. You know, it's just a big round table to talk about whatever it is that's on your mind. That's why our slogan
And
is
of course, you talk
#Get
about,
Heard.
the efforts that you all do in the community on your
Yes,
platform too.
you know, we got the studio, got our Fire Studios is open every Sunday on the west side between 12 and 8 for artists to come out and either, you know, network with us or bring their music if they want to record something or what may have you, and I actually teach them how to produce the music that they want to create. We have monthly networking meetings every first Saturday of the month. Next month, it will actually be on the 8th from 1 to 4, and that'll be held at the Lorraine Branch Library on Lorraine Avenue. So it's #1 Voice 216 community meeting. Upcoming, like I said, Feed the Needy is coming up. We're doing that food drive. And then we're just going to be working on, you know, going into the new year as far as our community tour. So
When is the food drive and where can they go?
you can actually call, it's the flyer going around, say, again, follow us on Leo Nation 216. And you can get the information off of there. But it's from now until November the 15th. You can just call the number on the flyer if you are on social media. The flyer should be going around in the community real soon. More likely next week, the team will have flyers going around and posted up in the stores with the phone number to where, you know, either I'll come out personally to come and pick it up, or you can, you know, visit, you know, one of the rec centers, Michael J. Zone, hopefully Zelma Watson George, that will be my next stop for the east side, as well as any student that attends John Marshall High School can come and donate as well. The community dinner is to be held on the 22nd at St. Herman's House. So
That's the food that you collected. You're gonna be.
I'm gonna serve it, and then we also gonna actually cook for the residents there at St. Herman's.
You need volunteers.
Yes, we need volunteers. We work on youth. Anybody that want to come out that, you know, want to help volunteer for our food drive, rather pick up collections, you know, because I can't do it by myself.
Hey, miss 3 hours of sleep.
So I mean, anywhere our communities can help, because we are in a state of emergency right now.
Yep.
A lot of families are not going to have food, so we got to work together and work fast.
Yeah, it's coming down the pipe. They shutting down EBT after this coming month.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, we thank you, Miss Lady T,
you
for
so
all your
much.
efforts in the community. We applaud you. We commend you. You know, keep doing it big. Support Lady T. Player T, that's me, Hollywood in the hood.